Hello and welcome to Seopolis Submerged. This is a mod pack by Ben Law. If I'm not getting that wrong, if you look at mods here, he's the same guy who made Caveopolis, all the Opolis mobs. In fact, where is it here? Caveopolis. Yeah, Ben Law. And I enjoy this guy's mod packs like so much. Like they're actually beatable in a moderate amount of time. So unlike all the mods like 9 or whatever it is, or you're 200 hours into AFK and you're still 1. And so we're gonna start this day. I did a little test to make sure I knew what I was doing, and we're gonna go from here and start over. It's an underwater mod pack, right? You start underwater, but it's pretty cool. So let's give it a name. I name all these videos the same, all the worlds, and yeah, I think all that works. Just the standard basic stuff there, and the world spawns really quick. It is a pure water world. Now, in my test world, I did have structures outside of my little base they spawn in, so we'll see how that goes. And I've already customized some controls. I like to switch my my sneak and my run, so I've done that. Let's see here. This, I believe I like the full transparent. I think I already... Yeah, I think it saves between things, because I made it smaller, but there we go. And stuff like that. So you spawn in this little room. All you get is a tree and stuff. So the if you hit the tilde button, right, you get the FTB Ultimine. You can just break the tree. It's pretty nice, right? The water is down there, but you take damage and stuff like that. Now, I have my quest log bound to L. You have to go into the settings and change that yourself to whatever you want it to be bound to. So like key L, right? And then it's open quests. So easy enough there. All right, so welcome to Submerged. All right, thank you for downloading. Welcome to Submerged. All right, and get a little C-Buck. That's the currency in the mod pack. And then there's quests. Follow the quests. They will guide you. Some quest lines may unlock as you progress through quests. There we go. Warp pipes can be purchased with B-Bucks in the catalog, and will allow you to move around your base a lot easier. I didn't try those out in my test world, but we will try them out. Some more C-Bucks. Buy stuff from the catalog. Just this is like all these Opolis mobs have mods have a little vendor you can buy stuff from, so it's pretty cool. The world, let's see, the ocean biomes. All right. Toxic air, the air above us is toxic, so we can't go up there unless we have the toxic air curio. And the water hurts us unless we have a diving suit, so kind of informational there. All right, the first quest line is the what was it called? The cold ocean. So what we need to do is do a bunch of stuff here. You can kind of see the whole where it ends us up at. We need to make a strainer. We need to make some meshes, get some logs and stuff like that. So we're going to kind of go through that. So we can do right here, we can get a plank. So we clean this, we get some mystical fertilizer, which instantly grows a crop or sapling. And then we get planks. That gives us a choice of reward. Now, I like the black dirt, and I like the black tree that we're going to pick in a second, but they are terrible to see. So we're going to go with, I think cyan, just to keep it the same color for right now. Because this right here is a light, oh, this is light blue, so never mind. I picked the wrong color. But we got that, it doesn't matter. So we can put a tree down, and we can instantly do that, right? And let's see here, we got 4 planks, so we can make a crafting table. And then if we put it back in there, we can make another crafting table, because There are 2 crafting tables here. I don't know what the difference is. So let's just pick a duck egg. I like the Darkwing Duck. I remember the cartoon as a kid, so it's pretty fun, cool. And then the vanilla crafting table. I don't know why it has you craft both, but I don't know. Maybe there's a mechanic I'm just not aware of. But we can just pop that down there. All right, so we need a crook, a chest, and we get apples from the tree. So if we go like this, we get a crook. And then we can go hold down an ulti-mine and just break all of the stuff there. If we take that egg and we can put that down, we get a little Darkwing Duck. It's just a chicken skinned as a duck. He drops duck eggs over time that you can throw and get more ducks. I don't know if the ducks have any purpose, anything other than that, but are there. So we're going to take that logs, turn that into that. Get us our chest achievement. Done. And then we can use our mystical fertilizer right there. And then we're just going to break the logs here, get some more wood. There we go. Simple enough. And we get an apple. Perfect. Alright, so we have our apple, which lets us choose another one. So I'm going to go with the light blue, just so we don't have to deal with that. We get a chest, get another buck for the crook. Alright, so now we need to make a wood catcher. I'm going to add these with A to my little thing over here. And then we're going to make a strainer. And we're going to get driftwood from there. Alright, so that gives us a little bit of work to do here. So we need a wood catcher. We don't have enough logs for that yet. Pop that there. Like that. Go ahead and mine that up. Drop another one down. And do the same thing. So we just get some logs here. And what I'll do in between a lot of these episodes is set up some of the more, duplicated things, right? Like, eventually we're going to have strainers down. And in between episodes, I will set up like the, all the different strainer stuff that I need to set up, because it's pretty laborious setting some stuff up. All right, we need a wood mesh, which is just sticks, and then we're gonna need another one. I believe, is it one? No, it's 2. We need 2 of them, so we need more sticks. Go right there, grab some of that. Another one, so it's 3 meshes, and then you can make the strainer, right? There we go. Now, if we go here, we can claim some stuff. We get a buck. We get a buck, and we get a water tank, which is really important, actually. So let's put this, put it like right here. No. Oh. Hopefully. that's going to be annoying, huh? Oh my gosh, I messed that up. As you can see, the water does damage, so need to do some cleanup here. All right, break that, grab that back. Okay, now we can. How do we gotta do this here? I can break. The strainer. How am I gonna get this? Because it doesn't seem to work that way, like you would think. So gotta. Yeah, I can't pick up the water with it, so that sucks. All right, so we'll do backup plan here, and we'll take this. Jump in the water here. Totally failed that. I'm gonna break this plank right here, this brick. Right, perfect. And then we'll just drop in the water. It's like right there. Nope. And then spawned us outside. Let's see here. up in there. Oh, jeez. All right, so our body goes right here into a chest, so that's nice. All right. Can't believe I messed that up. All right, we're gonna drop that right there. So that works now. Put the log catcher, and that's gonna get driftwood, right? Since I messed up this this tank, I don't know why it does not. I guess because it doesn't use it as a bucket, right? But we're gonna get a bucket here in just a minute, right? So we can fix that again. All right, while we're waiting on that to get us some driftwood, let's put another sapling down. Go ahead and sap that up, and then get some more logs. We're gonna make another strainer because we do need at least 2 right now. I'm gonna use all this mystical fertilizer just to get. Oh, I think I was using it on that log there for a second. All right, that should be enough. Go over here, and we want another one of these, so we need 3 of these. 1, 2. And we're gonna need some more sticks. There's 3, and there we go. All right, so this should give us, we have 7 driftwood now, so we can take the driftwood, turn that into a bucket, turn that into a wood shear. That should knock out this quest. Gives us a buck wallet, gives us a water bucket, and gives us a wooden shear. All right, so with the wooden bucket, we can then fix this. I don't know whether duck is in there. And then let's just multi-mine this logs out of the way here. Come on, duck. You need to get out of my way. All right, we'll just use this corner instead. So we put that there, put that inside there, and then put the water inside it. See, there. Corrected all of those issues. All right. And then we can open that up and put our strainer inside there. Now we're going to have to feed items into this one. Some more of that. All right, where are we at? We need a wooden hopper. Let's go ahead and put that on our list. A cutting board and leaves. All right, so that works. So we're going to put that down. And then we take the wooden shears and we're going to shear this tree, which completes the leaves part of that quest. All right, let's grab those other 2 things real quick. Cutting board, 4 logs and 2 sticks, easy enough. Wooden hopper is 5 logs, which we don't have enough of. Now we do. There we go, we got our wooden hopper. So that completes that, another $1, another $1, and another $1. Now we need to make a wooden knife, which is log stick. There we go. And there's our first egg. I'm just gonna throw it against the wall, and we got a baby yellow duck. What is it? The mallard duck. All right. So we got that. Got our wooden knife, and now we need to. I think it's a worm, which is leaves inside the strainer. We should have. We have 58 leaves. I'm not gonna do them all because we don't need. Let's do 30. Throw that in there. Now our wooden mesh only has 80 uses, so upgrading those over time is something that we will have to do. Can I get rid of that? I turned off the hotkey to that other map mod that shows that, so we'll get rid of those at some point. All right, we're gonna need a bait box, which will get us fish. We can use that same strainer over there, which we need the fish to get the raw fish, right? So what does the bait box need besides the worm we don't have yet? That's all we need. All right, perfect. So we get 6 worms. So we can go over here to the bait box, click that, and boom. And those leaves are still going. So what we can do is right here, just pop this hopper. Pop the hopper right there. Drop that in there. So that'll go in there after that. Those leaves are gone. And we can go to the next item. All right, so we're going to take the cutting board. I'm just going to pop it right here for right now. And let's see here. I'm going to put the tree down, so maybe it'll grow. We do have some chests, so let's drop them right there. And then we can drop all this stuff in there. Now, I don't believe this mod pack has the cool, you know, use stuff from the chest mod that some of these things do. So I might be just missing because I couldn't figure it out before. There we go. I'm gonna take the leaves out because I don't need any more worms right now. Just throw it all in there. All right. So this should start getting us fish. You can see there we got our first fish right there. We also got a glow ink sack. We need that so we can get the next thing. So grab that. So if we take this piece of wood, turn it into sticks, ×2, then take that. We get a aquatic torch. It's a torch that works underwater. Then we can take the fish, put the fish on the table, right click it, and we get raw fish fillet and fish bones. The fish bones can turn into bone meal. So it's pretty quick there. So we get the worm, which gave us 2 more worms. We got the bait box, which gave us $1. We did the aquatic torch, which gave us another $1. And then we get another duck. I'm gonna go with Donald Duck. Why not? And then we'll go with another $1. Fish bones we got from the cutting board, another $1, and then the bone meal, another $1. Now we need to make a bone block, which is 9 bone meal, which means we need more bones. We can also put Donald Duck on the ground. There he is. And grab the fish out of here. And let's clear that. Let's put the fish on here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tentacle up. There we go. I don't know how many this is. And the tentacles can be used for some kind of soup or something like that later on, but not important right now. All right, so throw those in there. Go to the crafting table. There we go. We got 24 bone meal. Go ahead and turn that into a bone block. And there, we're gonna need two more bone blocks actually for those other 2 items. So there, and so we need to make a sapling grower. So instead of using the mystical fertilizer, we can use that to grow that, and we'll make a composter, which create bone meal from organic materials such as leaves and saplings for food, which is kind of neat. All right, so those are actually craftable now, so we can make the sapling grower. Got that. And the composter is going to require some logs, which I need now. And then those are actually not logs, those are half slabs or whatever. Go like that, like that. And then we have a composter. And we finished the cold ocean. Very easy. The intro stuff typically is. So we have all that done. What do we get here? Another $1 and another $1. Perfect. All right, next up we have bone craft. I think we can work through this one pretty quick. So first thing we need to do is cut up a bone on the cutting table to get a, yeah, that's what it said, right? No, it was a bone block, I believe. Yeah, bone, cutting board. Yeah, bone block. All right. So, do we have enough? We don't. All right, let's throw all this stuff in there because I don't like stuff in my thing. And then the sapling grower just grows saplings, right? So that's our best way of getting that kind of stuff right now. So here's what it is. So we have 41 driftwood. now, so we'll need that soon. Let's get all this fish out of here, and we can go over here and chop it all up. Easy enough. It's kind of tedious. There's an automation way to do it here pretty soon with a redstone clock, but clearly we're not there yet. Alright, that is fish. That's not, that is. Alright. Just a little tedious, you know, doing all this, right? You're just clicking back and forth. Lots of clicking. And there we go. Alright. I still got fish on me. Alright. We needed all that we can. We're gonna need a lot of bone meal. In fact, it's quite a bit. Alright, so we got that. We need to turn that into a bone block. So let's turn all that into bone meal, and then turn all that. Yeah, turn all that into that, and then I'm gonna do with what, 3? Let's save 2 bone blocks for whatever else we need. All right, so there we go. We got bones. We get 2 more bones out of that. So we're gonna want to do sharp bones, which will get us our first weapon, the Remnant's Saber, which is a 5 damage melee weapon. Deal more damage while in water, so that's pretty nice. We'll craft that as our first weapon. Then we can make a new mesh, which is a bone mesh. We're gonna also need to make a bone hammer. And then we're going to need to make a skeleton key. A lot of little crafts here, so let's get right to it. So the first things first, let's do the bone hammer. There we go. That one's done. And we can make a bone mesh if we had more sticks. There we go, bone mesh. Now this is a tier 2 mesh with 221 uses, so we're going to make sure we keep that. If we go over to this, the wooden mesh still has a little bit left in it, so good there. We'll keep that right there for right now. Actually, recipe, we're going to have to make more than one. Sharp bones, so put a bone on there, and that's it. So bone, knife, bone, knife. There we go, 2 sharp bones. Then we can make our remnant saber here. There we go. I'm going to shift everything down, so I like to have my weapon in the first slot. We can throw all this in the box now. At least I think anyway. Alright, skeleton key is bone meal and bones. So bone. And you know what we need to do? We need to make another bait. So let's do that real quick. So bait box. Let's make like 4 of those. What are we missing? Sticks? There we go. That should be enough. It's just so much stuff, right? Alright, now we can throw that in there. And that'll get us more fish while we're waiting. I'm going to leave this one here on driftwood for right now. I'm going to make another bone mesh if I can. Because that mesh is about to break, and I'm going to have to switch both those meshes out anyway, so might as well. Alright, that can go in there now. Let's grab that. What do we got in here? Do we have... I think we can go over here now. There's 1 fish. Oh my gosh. This is going to take a little while. Go, throw that in there. Got 3 bone meal. Alright, that lets us make a skeleton key. So let's go ahead and claim this. We got $1 for the hammer. We get 2 skeleton keys for the skeleton key. We get $1 for the bone mesh. We get $1 for the sharp bones, and another one for the saber. Alright, so where are we at now? Now we need to make key fragments. So you take the skeleton keys and you smash them to do this. Right, so here we got 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. That gives us 15 bone fragments. So let's take a look at what this kind of like entails, right? So we can make corridor keys and room keys, right? So the best I know of this is, right, you click on these with the key and it'll let you unlock what you did. So like a corridor, so it'll give you a tunnel, and then it'll give you or a room if you do the room key. So this is a 2 room. So there's a 1 room, which is 1 floor, a 2 room, just 2 floors, and a 3 room, which is 3 floors. So what we're gonna do is make the best of all these. So if we go here to 3, or do that one, and they all like depend on each other, so it's like a whole chain of stuff, but we should be able to do this. So if we do corridor key, right, go here, here, there's a corridor key 1, corridor key 2, and then a corridor key 3, right? So if we go here, let's look outside, see if there's anything cool. I don't see anything. There's something cool over there. All right. So we'll go right here. So we take this key, corridor key 3, and gives us a nice little corridor here. And then we get, we can build a room off this way, room off that way, or a room here. So let's make a room key if we have enough stuff. All right, tall room. So we need a short room key, which is the 1 floor. We need a normal room key, which is what we're in right now, 2 floors, and then a tall, which we still need some fragments for. I think we get some fragments for free from all this, so let's do that before we chop up more bones. There we go. And then the tall room key right there. Perfect. Now if we get on down here, we can do a tall room key right there. And you can see 3 high, nice little room. Now if we get another tall room key and put it right here, they will be right next to each other. So you can remove this inner wall here, and then you have 1 giant room. I did that in my test world to see how that would work, and it worked out really well. So I was actually happy with that. Alright, so that gives us the last one. And then there is a key block remover. So if you're not going to ever expand out this wall, you can remove that block if you want. It's kind of nice. I don't ever see myself doing that, because you never know what you're going to want to expand. So let's go ahead and make that one just to complete the quest. Alright, let's check our meshes real quick. This mesh is gone. We'll throw a bone mesh in there. This one is almost gone, so we're good there. So that is, looks like the keys, right? That's, you know, something we'll do in the background from this point on to expand out the space. What I plan on doing is going like 3 more of these that way, 3 more that way, 3 more that way, like a 9x9. And they'll give us enough room to like build everything and stuff like that. And we'll maybe build some small stuff off here. I don't know yet how far this is going to go, but we're going to need a lot of room. All right, so stone pebble. How do we get a stone pebble? In the strainer. Now, if we put in leaves inside of the strainer with a copper or bone mesh, we're going to get stone pebbles. So let's do this real quick. Let's clear this out of our way. I wonder if I can break it with the other thing in my hand. That would be so much better. All right, there we go. Another grower. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go ahead and eat before we die from getting beaten by the trees here. There we go. You know what? I'm not even doing what I need to do. I need my wood shears because we need leaves. We have 41 leaves here, so we'll go ahead and take those. Totally forgot about that. All right, there we go. We got some leaves. Where is my... Right here. So that is kind of... We want to make another strainer, I think. Probably a good idea. Let's do that, in fact. So we're going to need 3 of these. So let's do 1, 2 of those, 32. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we can make the strainer, make sure those are the wooden ones, not the other one. I guess we didn't need this one, so that's on me, but we put it in the other thing. We want a log. Oh, not a log, but we want a hopper. There we go, get a hopper, and then we're going to want, I like barrels, so let's get 3 of that. And then like that, and then just type barrel over here. And then got one of those. Can we make another one? No, we can't. 1, 2. I think we can now if we do this. There we go, perfect. Now we have 3 of them, in fact, so we can do right there. And then I'm going to skip a space, because we're going to have to do some annoyingness, because we got to block water in here. We don't have glass to make the thing yet, and we just don't have the resources to do it yet. We will soon, though. So 1 there, 1 there. And then, where's that hopper? The hopper there, and use the other one to block it there. So we can put water into that. Grab here, grab our other bucket of water. And we're going to use these planks to kind of get up here. Go, got that done. And then we're going to throw in... let's see here. If we look at the leaf recipe here in the strainer, it has to be the bone mesh. So we're going to throw the bone mesh in there, and then we can throw all the leaves in there. There we go. That'll just work. Eventually we can make more tanks and stuff like that to make this a little bit more compact. In my test world, I made like 6 of these at first because I was like, oh yeah, this will be great. And then I realized it was just not a good idea to do it like that. Alright, so we're going to have to eat some raw fish, it looks like, because we don't have pebbles yet to make a cobblestone generator. Go. Check in there. There we go. We got some cobblestone. Well, it's not cobblestone yet, but it will be. And here, let's put that wood mesh in there just so that they're working while we do this. So that gives us a stone pebble. Now we can make cobblestone and all the cobblestone stuff. So let's start doing that. There we go. We got 2 cobblestone, which gives us 2 more cobblestone and whatnot. So we got some options here. We can go to the dispenser, which is just 7 cobblestone. We can go to the furnace, which is 8 cobblestone, and then we can go to the drying rack, which is 1 cobblestone and a leafy mesh. So let's chop this thing down. Hopefully I got more saplings out of that. There we go, we got more saplings. So we'll take this, we'll go like that, grab the leaves off of that, then we can go over here, and I don't remember the recipe, so let's go here to the drying rack, and then the leafy mesh. There we go, easy enough. Alright, so the drying rack, all we need is a leafy mesh, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. There we go. And there is a drying table. Actually, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 2 of these because we do need 2 drying tables. So we're going to waterlog one of them. There's 1. And we should have enough for 2. There we go. Alright, where can I put this one? Let's just do it right here. We'll move all this stuff later. So this one goes like that. And then I'm just going to... Come on, really? Like that. And we'll just get rid of this one. Grab my bucket, go over here to the water. And this one will be waterlogged. I think that's... I might have to go up one block, actually. I need an axe. Let's make one of those real quick. So, 2 sticks. I'd rather have a stone axe, but I'm sick of breaking things slow. Alright, let's break this. Now, we can do... just throw the plank down right there. Now this should... yeah, there we go. Soaking table. That's all we had to do. Now, does it... oh, the water doesn't come out perfect. Alright, so there we go. And that's there. So we'll need that here in a minute. That's just for that. And then we're going to want to put the drying table, just put it right there for right now. They're kind of like, you know, just standalone things. They do their own thing in a minute. Alright, so we need some log sheets. So let's get some of those. Add that to our list here. Let's check on our cobblestone. So we got 42 of that now. I don't know why I can't click it from the top on that one. We're out of fish bait, so that's going to be something we have to deal with here in a minute. Let's get some logs going, though. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do it all. Why not? Because we do need a lot of it. We're going to throw that in there. So log sheet goes in there, turns into soaked paper, and then we put it in the dry rack to get paper, right? So the drying table can be waterlogged to create a soaking table. Use a bucket of water on top of it to create a soaking table. We did that. All right, and then we'll get that paper here in a second. So if we go back over to the table here, we can craft some things. So let's make our furnace. And we do not have enough for the next one. There's more. All right, perfect. I take those, go over here, like so, and then 7, which is the perfect number. Get the dispenser. All right, so now we have the dispenser. We have the furnace. And now we need to put the furnace down. We'll just put it down right there. And let's see here, let's put that like that. We're gonna get some more here in just a second. And we'll get some charcoal out of this. So let's see here, move that. Perfect. Now I'm not using the axe because the axe has durability, right? It's gonna break. It's just not worth the effort of remaking those every so often. Let's get some more leaves while we're doing this, actually. I'm more concerned about wood at the moment, though. Go. Now this one, I believe we're putting leaves into, so let's throw those in there. And let's grab like half that in planks. Let's get 2 of these bait boxes, throw them in there. They'll get sorted out eventually. All right, that's done. We should have some wet paper by now. There we go. We got 8 soaked paper. Now we can throw that into here. And we can take... let's take... actually, let's do it this way. We can get mini charcoal from the charcoal. Throw the charcoal back in there. Throw the 8 logs back in there. And that'll give us that. So we get charcoal. Get 2 more out of that. We get some mini charcoal for breaking it down. That just means instead of like 1 charcoal smelting 8 items, you have mini charcoal, which will do it 1 by 1. So you kind of save a little bit of resources here and there, but it's really up to you. So we can do that. Get 16, throw those in there. And we're getting some more, right? And I can always get more logs by just breaking this, right? And like probably next episode we'll get the bonsai pots to automatically do the wood, and we don't have to do it anymore. So there's that. Let's just throw those logs in there for now. All right, do we have more of that? And we have tons of fish, so that's great. Let's look at the quest here. So we need a charcoal filter, which is paper plus mini charcoal. I threw it all in here, didn't I? Let's take half that mini charcoal. We got 8 paper. Perfect. All right, so charcoal filter, bring it in there. We get 4 of those, which allows us to get $1, and we got paper. All right, so that whole quest line is done. So we can cook some fish. We should have raw fish. We don't have any room. Let's do this. I don't need to do that. Let's just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that charcoal, turn it into giant charcoal, and throw it in there. So that'll give us cooked fish. We need to cook a piece of stone. Do we have 1 cobblestone? We don't, but we can do that. Now, if we take a look, let's go a look ahead, right? So we need 1 stone, but we're going to make this redstone clock. It's going to require that 1 stone. And then we're going to make a catalog, which will require, what is that? 8 stone. So that's 9 stone we need to complete this little thing. And we're at 7 cobblestone. So let's take a look up here, get some more. Oh, come on. There you go. Distribute. That's 10. Perfect. All right, we got 5 there of the cooked fish. We can put that there. We can actually eat a cooked meal, which is really nice, right? That'll get our health back up to full, and that'll give us $1 for that. And the cooked stone and the redstone clock. And if we take a look here, this is the automation of the cutting board, right? You put your fish in this box, and it gets the hopper puts it on there. And does that. So it's actually not too hard to make. We'll do that before we call this here. So let's get, we got a chest, we got some logs. So let's make a hopper. So we have a hopper that puts into there. We have the dispenser, which goes into that. Just make sure some of this stuff gets out of my bag here. And we have a barrel. Yeah, that works perfect. And all we need is the stone. So there's 6 stone. So we can go ahead and make... Oh, actually, we need more stone. I forgot. Each of the stone buttons requires a piece of cooked stone. So let's go ahead and get all that going there. I think I can just throw that on top of that. We're gonna need 1 more. But we can do the redstone clock. 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. 1 stone there. Like that. That gives us the redstone clock. Perfect. Now we take our cutting table from here. And we'll just go over into this room here. I need a placement block. Let's see here. Do I have these planks? They're cheaper. And let's see here. We'll just put it right there. Take the redstone clock, put it right there. Let's see, here's the cutting table, put it right there. Take the hopper, put it into the cutting table, jump up on top, and put the barrel on top, so that's just easier to drop the fish in. And then like that, dispenser works. Throw the knife in there, and it's done. Now if we go over here to, I think it was this one, there's all this fish, right? You know how tedious it was before to cut all that fish up. Now it is not so tedious. Now, one thing I did when in my other game, and it saves through, is I went to the muffling and I disabled the dispenser fail sound and the duck sound because the ducks make a lot of noise. I disabled all that stuff. You can hear that's the successful one. So it sounds like that, but constantly. This way I know something's actually going. I want to throw the tentacles in there too. And if I just stand right here, it's dispensing the knife into the cutting board, right? And cutting the stuff. Makes it so much easier to do this. Like it's almost painful to do it the other way now. And we still have one more fish on us. There we go. What is the ink for? So a book, Poseidon's breakfast. That's a nice food. Some dye, cooking, squid pasta, black dye, squid. All right, that's not as useful. And it looks like the knife broke. So, let's make another knife. I didn't put it on the thing, did I? Wooden knife. I don't have any of the stuff on me, in fact. So I know the recipe. Let's just do 2 of these, and then like that, 2 knives, and then you can put more than one into the dispenser, like that. You can also use a hopper to feed the things in. So you can later on we could automate this eventually. You can't put a hopper under here to pick up the food. So I think I need something like an Ender item vacuum, you know, Ender IO sucking up items kind of mod. I don't know which one it is. There we go. We got all that done. So that's pretty nice. That gives us the redstone clock. That gives us the stone. And all we need to do is make the catalog. So let's make that real quick. That's just stone. And I did not put it on my favorites list. There we go. And do we have a buck on us? We do. All right, perfect. Catalog, and boom. Catalog. Let's pop it down right here. Now, we grab all our other dollars here and throw them in there. So you can kind of see the little stuff you can buy. You can buy an animal net. I guess you can capture mobs with an animal net. I don't know. The work pipes. Some storage upgrades. Now, they're not terrible, right? So $9 isn't that bad, but I don't know how finite these bucks are. And there's, you know, mysterious cube. I have no idea what that's for. I'm not even sure what mod that is. More storage upgrades, some spray paint, stuff like that. So there's things you can buy. Like there's a loot bag here. I'll just buy one. I have no idea what's in these things. Like nothing. Maybe 2 dirt is what we got out of there. I don't know. So yeah, it's probably not worth using. So there we go. We got that done. Which completed that, and I completed the bone craft category. So I think that's a good place to stop, because we're gonna need to get a little bit of resources on hand, right? We're gonna need some leaves and some charcoal on hand to make our diving suit so that we can go and explore the ocean. We'll be able to go down to the water, collect some gravel, sand, dirt, and all of that stuff. Once we have a diving set, clay, and we can make our hopper botany pots and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And then the kelp, and we'll get into mulching and ores. So definitely definitely fun. I'm having a blast with this one. I love these ones, and it looks solvable. Like it looks like I'd be able to finish this in less than 20 episodes. So definitely fun. So thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.